Hi, I'm your host, James Steele, joined with Imagine Dragons.
Oh, we were supposed to fill that in. Imagine Dragons.
How fast has this past year and a half, 2 years flown by? Like, what does it feel like? Because this is absolutely insane.
Yeah, that's pretty good representation. Absolutely insane. The last couple years have just been a joke.
How long have you been together as a band?
5 years.
So 5 years.
Yeah.
And it really started kicking in, from what I noticed, 2 years ago?
2 years. Yeah, I feel like, it was definitely like a slow, organic growth for the first 3 years. And then this last few years, it kind of been that snowball effect where it's just picked up a ton of speed and just kind of grown exponentially. Yeah.
I remember seeing you guys do it was like a semi-acoustic version for something. Was it in Austin? You did It's Time?
That was the year at South by Southwest. We did 15 shows in 3 days.
Yeah.
I think that one is like at an abandoned water treatment plant or something like that.
And I felt like that was the start of Here Comes Imagine Dragons.
First time we started playing on the radio was here in Norfolk, actually. I remember when our manager called us and he was like, there's a station in Norfolk that's championing you guys, and
I want to go to that story. It was really, really an incredible thing. Ted Hoekstrap, who was here with the label somewhere, or he left, I don't know.
He was here.
It was before the Rise Again show here at this venue.
Yeah.
It was the first time really that most of the staff of the station was all together.
Yeah.
And he pulls out his iPod and his headphones and is like, listen to this. And so I listened to it and I'm like, this is huge. And then pass it around. And everybody has the same reaction. I go, I want to play this now. And he's like, you want to break it? And then he made a phone call.
You guys did.
And then we started playing the next day at 5:30 p.m.
I remember the first week them being like us, our manager being like, yeah, this place is playing you 5 spins a week, and these guys 6, and then Norfolk, they're spinning you 40 times a week. And we were like, whoa! And then right from the get-go, and then everybody followed you guys. It was like you guys really were the forefront. I remember the first time we came here just feeling like this is we wouldn't be here if it wasn't for these people. And Norfolk has always been awesome. I remember, what was the festival we played here where I was so sick?
Yeah, that was last November.
I was so sick that day. Holy cow, we wanted to cancel so bad because I was sick out of my mind with something, but we didn't cancel, and my voice was so bad. It was gone. But
it wasn't though.
But everybody was so cool and sang along, and it was that was one of my favorite shows.
Yeah, you were actually sick to the point where you had to get off stage and cough.
To give you an idea, we've canceled 2 shows in 5 years, and that night was going to be a cancellation. But it was we can't. This is Norfolk. This is the place that championed us from the get-go. We have to do this. And we had to cut the set short because I was just dying. I think we did a shorter set, but it was one of my favorite sets. The audience was so full of energy, and so coming back here tonight, I'm really excited.
I want to ask you, what was your first show like?
It was Sinister Rock Club in Las Vegas. It's now been shut down because somebody was shot and killed there. It was so bad. I remember us going out before the gig and being like, all right guys, we need some clothes for this gig. We have nothing but shorts and t-shirts. We need to look like a band at least of some sort. We went out and shopped together, and it was so
what did you
bad.
Wear?
We couldn't find any skinny jeans, so we had to go shop. We got women's jeans, and they only had them in pink, yellow, and purple or something.
Did you wear all different colors?
Yes.
All the same?
Yeah.
Yes, all different colors. All the same would have been even double as bad. I don't know which is worse.
I don't know. You ended up being one of the biggest bands, one of the biggest bands out right now. By the way, is that weird to hear?
I think so. Yeah, I think we're still. It's this whole everything's been
We're
weird.
still just us. We don't try to pay attention to any of that other stuff. We're just out there making music, doing what we love.
Totally.
It still has to be cool though to look at, see, and go, wow, that's a lot of records that are being sold. Just
crazy.
Here in Hampton Roads, if you combine all the single sales and everything, it's well over 60,000, 70,000 copies sold.
We could have never predicted this, but I think the good thing is, like Ben was saying, we really got into this because we love music. None of us got into this because we wanted to pick up on girls or because we wanted fame. I think we're probably we're pretty awkward dudes. We're pretty shy, and so to us, we're just so glad that we can do music as a living.
Yeah.
And the rest doesn't matter that much to us. Even though it's cool to be wow, we're a big band. It's as long as we could say we're making a living doing music, hands down, we're happy. We're totally just overjoyed to be able to do that.
Well, your music and you as people are making the world a better place. and helping to inspire future musicians, whatever that word was. And
You got there.
You know what I'm trying to say. Music people. And thank you.
Yeah, we appreciate. Hey, thanks for being there from the beginning, man.
Thank you for the music. Thank you for what you guys do in the future. Thank you for coming back to Norfolk.
Of course, man.
Because
We're stoked
seriously,
for
people
tonight.
have been asking that question: when is Imagine Dragons coming back? Pretty much every single day since
That's awesome.
That's great, man.
That's awesome, man. We're stoked.
we're happy to
Tonight's
be
going to be awesome. This is going to be. I feel.
gonna be a fun show.
Yeah, this is going to be a magical show. I really feel good about tonight.
Oh, yeah. Well, thank you so much. This was something that I was really looking forward to. And thank you for
Hey,
taking the
us too.
time.
Of course. My man.
The goodbyes are always weird when there's like cameras on.
Yeah, you're like,